Hey you guys, LH back, bringing you what is 100% authentic, can never be compromised or manufactured. Yeah, you guys, I'm back because I just have to talk about this. I literally, by accident, I had the news on. And I don't like to watch the news in this present climate. But however, this really raised, just something in me that I need to talk about. It also reminded me of a story I heard earlier in the week, talking about how a guy, a disabled man, was drowning in a lake, in a residential lake, and there were kids videotaping him laughing. And this was a black man, mind you. This was a black man. And one of the things, I saw the video off of Phil's advice show. And it really made me disgusting to see and to know that, not one, this is a human being with a disability. Two, these were kids watching it, and I'm assuming by their voices I can hear they were very stupid, ignorant sounding. This is a black man being drowned, and from what I can hear, what I got from the information, these were white kids laughing and cussing at the man and saying, well, you got your ass into that situation. So you could also almost say this could have been racially motivated as well. This could have been something, they didn't, granted, as I was watching the video, Phil pointed out that there's no laws in certain states that you have to help somebody. I didn't even know you had to have a law or not, or no law to say that you were going to help someone when they're in crisis, like when they're about to die or drown or something. I never knew that there were laws in place that said anything like that. I just thought that people would have humanity and want to save a human life, right? But yeah, that was one incident that happened earlier this week. I literally, by this news being, I didn't know I had my TV on in here, but it just brought to my attention a little boy who was out here in Georgia, who was attending a camp called Camp Cochran. Okay, I know Cochran, but shit, that person was what their name sound like. Anyways, Camp Cochran. Okay. It also turns out that it was exempt from the state, and it didn't have its right, license. It didn't have its license to operate. And this was a little boy, a little 5-year-old by the name of Benjamin Hash III. And he was a little black boy, little cute little black boy. And his parents sent him away to go to camp. And they had no idea that, what was on the list of activities to do was to swim. So this little boy, his parents said he could not swim. And so they didn't even, that when they broke down, the list of activities that they were going to do, they did not mention that swimming was one of them. And so this little boy died by drowning, and he could not swim. And the camp didn't even tell him that was going to be one of the things that he was going to do. Not only that, he drowned and was missing for 45 minutes before they realized that, he had drowned. And the crazy thing about it is, after 30 hours, I'm not making this up, the news said after 30 hours, that's when they contacted the parents to let them know about the incident. I find that very suspect, you guys. I think that's very suspect. It just seems like every day, it's like we have to constantly, as black people, watch what we do with our kids, where we go, where we travel with, who we trust in the hand. There was the other day, there was a little girl that was thrown by this daycare worker, this crackpot looking, crackhead, meth looking hoe. Threw this little black girl down the stairs, and then when she noticed the cameras, that's when she wanted to play it up like, oh, you fell, and really treat the little girl nice. I don't trust my kids. I won't trust my kids with anybody unless it's family members, certain family members. But like, you know, like it's really getting crazy out here. Y'all wake up. Y'all need to wake up. This shit is getting out of hand, and it's just sad that 2 drownings, all this shit going on. On top of that, you know, in news out here in Atlanta, you know, you got a couple being thrown in jail for leaving some pets, a cat and a couple of dogs in a car for over 2 hours, and they put these people who are black people, their mugs on TV. They look a hot ass mess. That was by design. And then you're telling me that they're being charged for animal endangerment and animal cruelty and all that stuff, but you got all this killing and deviltry going on. Now you barely can get justice for a black man that's been murdered on national social media outlets like in TV, and you can't even you can get people on some damn animals being in the damn car. I mean, I love animals, but you know, I value humans more than I would sacrifice an animal before I sacrifice a human being. It's a human, okay? And it's no shock that they some people who noticed the damn animals in the car call the police and stuff like that, you know, because I can't tell you a group of people. I bet you can understand who values animals more than people, but anyways, it's just ridiculous. It's crazy. Like, this shit is stupid. Like, you mean to tell me you can get people, you can convict people, put them in jail for almost like putting animals in a hot ass car, but you can't put them in jail, put people in jail for killing innocent people because they're black, right? That's okay. I guess one justice is gonna be better than the other, and you soon will find out for the ones that this pertains to. This shit is ridiculous. I feel like this world is fucking loony, crazy. What the hell did I deserve to be put on this goddamn earth with some of these crazy ass people? Granted, I probably will ask God that. What did I do to be put on this earth with these motherfuckers here? I probably wouldn't say it like that. I'm talking to God, but I'm serious. I'm just wondering what the hell. Like, this shit doesn't make any sense, and I'm just, oh my god, stuff like this just makes me tired. And other news, you know, once again, black people fulfilling that narrative. My own people fulfilling that narrative. You know, when they got a black sheriff, or he was a sheriff or whatever, deputy sergeant, whatever, cop out here, and I guess he was exposed, and they caught him for indecent exposure at Piedmont Park. He was playing with himself or whatever, and black cop, black officer, black chief, whatever, and when they interviewed people, they were majority black people. I mean, I wonder if that's all they could find was just all black. I guess because it's Atlanta. Okay. But anyways, when asking him about what they should do, like why is he still out there or whatever, you know, he's being, you know, going to court, I guess, and you know, he's being convicted and he's gonna get his sentencing. But when they ask what should they do, a lot of the black people were saying he should be fired, he should be let go, that he committed a crime. But you know, I find that very surprising because you rarely see that. You rarely see that, and not to say like, you know, it's only black people, but I just noticed that they only interviewed black people. No mixture, no white people. No white people yonder, no white people in sight asking their opinion, mixed opinion. But they asked the black people, and they said something very telling to me. He should be fired and all that stuff, but I'm willing to believe and bet that you will rarely see, whenever you see that cop that does that, you'll rarely see a black person out here speak out and say the same things that they said about this black law enforcement. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. I just really believe that in my heart. I rarely see that. I have not seen that, and it just brought up some things like a lot of black people are just conditioned to just, I don't know, just be as harsh and not keep it real, almost pussified, to talk about obvious when people outside of their race are doing things, but they're quick to talk about the people in their own race doing things. And you should be equally yoked. You should be equally fair. But the fact and the reality is, a lot of black people are kind of pussified. Some of them are pussies. Some of them will speak on another a person in their own community rather than they speak on the perpetrators of their own people, the causes that are affecting them rightfully, which is a system, which is white supremacy. So I have to bring this up, you guys. I wouldn't be me if I didn't bring this up, and I'm just speaking nothing but truth. So yeah, you guys, this shit is crazy. I'm gonna leave some of the articles, the videos that I saw. I don't think it was Phil. I scratched that. It was Willie D Live, I believe. Willie D Live is what showed me the video of the guy. He was drowning in these kids, these idiot-ass kids, which I don't know how they say they're going to be our future, but okay. It's scary. This generation's next generation, I swear. My kids, if I have kids, trust and believe they will not be acting like animals, like some of these little bastards running around. I'm sorry. Something's got to happen. I quite frankly see what they mean, by bringing the old school back. I was a product of that, and obviously I came out well. Some of these kids need to get their asses whooped and beat. But anyways, share, like, subscribe. I'm gonna leave the links to the video and the article about all this crazy shit going on later on. If it's not in the video, I'll put it and edit it. But yeah, you guys, oh my god, this is so exhausting. It's crazy what's going on in this world, but you know what? It's being exposed and we're seeing it. We just know what time it is. We got to get closer to the higher being. Until then, you guys, do all you can to separate yourself from this retarded shit. And yeah, you guys, till the next video. Alright, bye. Peace and love.